Okay, coaches and managers, I'm going to try to do a video here for you guys to see how to access the reports that were provided by your team filling out that registration form. You're on the website here. You need to be logged in. I'm logged in as Coach T, so you'll need to actually be logged in. You're going to go right here to admin. If you don't see that button, please let me know so that I can grant you access. So you're going to click admin. On this page, there's all various tabs to allow you to go to various administration portions of the website. Some of you will have, you may not have all of these depending on the access that I've granted you. But most likely this is what the page will look like at first when you first log in under admin. The one you want to look for, the tab you want to go to, is registrations right here. I'm going to click on this registration. There's all different kinds of registrations right here. You're not going to see all of them because some of them are not granted, you have not been granted access to. This is the one that you want, which is the one that contains the liability waivers and the report cards. Okay, right now you can see that we've had 24 people do this registration. So I'm going to click on that. Pulls up this particular registration. These are all the people that have done it. If you wanted to look at one individual one, this is Edgar's. Click on that. This is Edgar's registration for his daughter. You can see all the questions have been answered. They compile it here in this page. If you wanted to see the report card, for example, here's the report card. Okay, most current report card. You could click on that. It comes in as a PDF. There's the report card. All right, so we'll back out of that. So rather than having to go through each individual registration to make sure they've done what they need to do, I'm going to show you a quick way to provide filters so that you can only sort through your team. So we're going to click on filters and we're going to add a rule here. Okay, so now you have the option to sort all these registrations by various questions in the registration. The one you want to look for is called team name. Click on that. That's going to allow me to register, or allow me to look at all the registrations for whichever team I want to look for. Okay, so I could click on any 4 of these. Let's say I'm going to look at Marshall to see who's actually registered for Marshall. Okay, you could do it by other rules too. You could, whatever question it is you're looking for. Under sort would just be, you could add, you could say you want the first thing to be first name. Well, let's do something better than that. I don't see last name on there. That would be helpful. Let's go down here, last name. So it's going to sort by last name. Okay, and this would right now would just pull up all those that are registered just to Julie. If you want certain fields to populate in your Excel form, you would want to click all this stuff. So like under information, let's say I want to be able to see all this, I'm going to click select all. Under additional information, a lot of that stuff maybe I don't need right now. Let's say I want to check on GPA, and let's say I wanted to see if anybody took their tests. Okay. The required documents is just going to be the birth certificate and the report card. Let's say report card. All this stuff they have to fill out anyways, so I don't really care to look at that right now, okay? So then I'm going to go down here, all the stuff that I wanted to see, which for me was the information sheet and a couple of items here under additional information. And I am going to scroll back down and I'm going to create an updated quick report. Okay, so now I have an Excel form with all the people with Julie's team. You'll see right here, these are all people who belong to Julie's team. And we have an Excel sheet for the information that I have asked to look at. And you can generate whatever report you want on that, okay? If I wanted to download it, I can export it to an Excel form. What will happen is for me, after all these teams have done this and I'm looking at the recruiting information, I will download all of Julie's information. I'll be able to have their GPA, whatever other questions I ask for, I'll be able to have that handy on a spreadsheet when I'm talking to colleges. But this is the way that you can check to see if your team has completed and who has done that. And again, to go back, you want to go to filters, and I'm going to add a rule, and I want to go down to team name, and let's look at who has done this so far for Manly's team. Okay, add a condition. I could pull up 2 different teams if I wanted to. I'm going to go quick report. Here's all the people who have done it for Manly's team. Okay. Look at those nice GPAs. Wow. Nice. So that's how you generate a report. If you cannot access this screen, it's because I haven't granted you access to it, and you'll need to let me know. Now, one of the other things I want you to see is that we have the tied PDF to this. What that's going to allow is it's going to show medical authorizations. Let's see how I get to that. I got to look at this a little bit, but this is going to generate your medical authorization automatically, where we will be able to print it out from there. I just have to look at that a little bit closer. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks, guys.